a question. Does the headline need to be about politics and everything? Or
No, you can talk about anything.
anything?
You got a headline?
I'm thinking about one thing.
Just bring it up. We'll talk about anything.
Well, we're not going to put the AC on during the show, right? Oh, that gross. That's gum.
All right, let me see what I want. I usually don't pick the headlines unless I'm doing it by myself. Imagine what the conversations are. I don't know if you're aware of the G20. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what the other world leaders are telling him about the CNN video.
They probably. I mean, Merkel is now off my. I liked her.
Merkel's a joke.
She literally said that she doesn't support gay marriage in the 21st century. Political suicide. That's crazy.
Why is it crazy? It's an opinion. It's a step.
She's a world leader.
Who cares?
She runs on the whole liberal platform and then says, yeah, but I don't support gay marriage. I support coal next. Oh, God. Sorry. So it's just me and you this week? Paul's there?
He's here every day. He's just leaving after the show. Ah,
That's cool. Someone in here who likes Migos. You like Migos? Yeah. Yeah, you heard that?
okay. Now we're playing with power. You can shut it off.
Put it up.
We got about 4.5 minutes.
See, I cut off my beard.
And you see mine grew in a
Yeah.
week.
My mother wouldn't stop calling me a terrorist for 3 days.
You are kind of a terrorist.
A liberal.
A verbal terrorist. A
Hey.
ego terrorist.
Like Migos, he'll understand that you cannot make a hot album. You can't make an album that's gonna hit the charts if you don't got Migos on it.
That means such garbage.
You can't. Your generation is responsible for MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, TLC.
Jay-Z, Eminem.
So we got Thug. We got Young Thug. What do you mean? He was so good in concert.
Nas.
Great. 2 good albums. 3.
Rakim.
Rakim. 2 good albums.
KRS-One.
1 good album.
I'm just telling you, but way better rappers. It's a different generation.
We all don't got discographies. Nas got
We didn't have the internet.
For every 1 good album Nas comes out with, he comes out with 2 mediocre ones.
If the internet was around, well, you know, if digital music was around back then, it would have been Migos wouldn't even be an afterthought.
Because none of those rappers changed how music sounded. They were just good rappers. Migos actually makes different sounding music. You wouldn't catch Nas on a Katy Perry song and make it sound hot. Migos can go on Katy Perry's track and make it sound hot.
They sell out, obviously.
How is that selling out?
They're commercial.
Oh, and Nas in commercial?
No.
Oh my god. That man is commercial. But yeah, he's on a he's on 2 DJ Khaled albums, but he's not sellout. You right. I'm crazy.
Oh my God, Run DMC. There you go. That's my generation.
What's a good album by Run DMC?
Every album.
Name a good album. I was going to hear you say a good album. I don't even know.
Every one.
You don't know what Run DMC is? Oh, you're not having my conversation right now. You don't know
wait. Let me see if I got some Run DMC.
To rock around. You never heard that song? It's tricky. You don't listen to all rap?
I think he just decided our music selection.
Run DMC. I'll rephrase it. I don't love Run DMC. You wouldn't catch me listening to it by myself, but I definitely respect it and like it.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't like Run DMC. Are you crazy?
I just said I don't not like Run DMC.
You're nuts. You're nuts.
Oh my god. Jam Master Jay, Rev Run, and DMC. I think Jam Master Jay is the one that got killed, right? If you really want to come at me, you talk about Wayne. That's where you can come at me.
Lil Wayne, I can listen to a lot of his music.
That man is the GOAT.
I need another one.
You need another song?
No.
Are we on?
Not yet. Wait till station 90.
Yeah, you can make an argument.
You can put your headset on.
Oh, you actually
fix the mic, fam?
Yeah, I'm not good. Just move it like that.
Just lower the mic.
Oh, you want to talk a little basketball? There's some crazy trades that went on. Paul George. You want to talk a little basketball?
You can talk about whatever you want. Oh, I'm supposed to go on. You can't hear?
Can you hear? Oh, the music, yeah. Yeah.
Is it too loud?
Too loud? Oh, is it too loud? Yeah. Put on again? Put on. Better? Yeah. Maybe push them down. Push the headphones down a little. Take them off and push them down a little. Let me see it.
Good afternoon, New Haven. You're listening to Drive-By Headlines with Harry, a.k.a. Bravest Man in New Haven, and
Sam.
Superfly.
The GOAT Hadelman, as people call me.
The GOAT?
That's what people call me on the street. So let's come up to me.
Nah, I like Superfly.
Oh, you're that guy who beats the Bravest Man in New Haven on the radio, right?
Yeah, I only play the Bravest Man in New Haven. And we got, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Angel. Yeah.
Angel?
Yeah, he's yeah. You just heard that? He's yeah.
All right. we today we have a special. We got two interns today sitting down and talking about whatever they want to talk about. Because I'm sure they don't want to talk about politics. We'll be right back. Slow down, Sam. We'll be right back. You're listening to Drive-By Headlines with Harry, a.k.a. Bravest Man in New Haven on WNHH LP 103.5.
Are we talking gifts today? We're talking gifts. I'm talking gifts today.
Wait a minute. You talking about GIF?
The gift.
Come on. Why?
No,
Let's humiliate CNN some more. You're right.
I think we're gonna be on the same side of it, so I might not be there. I think CNN's so dumb.
What's up, Facebook? How you doing? Angel keeps taking off his headset. I don't know why. Why you keep taking it off? Leave it on. Or you can keep it like that, or
yeah, something cool. Just don't keep taking it off. You can go like that. That looks cool.
All right. Here we are. We're gonna be talking some headlines. Sam, you got one? You want to
let's
jump right into it?
Let's start off with the Trump tweet that was heard around the world. So for our listeners at home, Donald Trump tweeted a GIF of him beating a person like he did. It was from a WWE episode he did a couple of years back, and someone put the CNN logo on the face of someone that he beat up.
Oh no! Really?
Liberals everywhere were shook.
Oh God! Oh no! What's gonna happen to the world?
And the liberals.
So embarrassing for the president to send out a tweet.
Nah, but I mean that is a little embarrassing. You can't say that's a little.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yes. And 13-year-old me was rolling laughing.
I'm glad that 13-year-old you found it funny. 47-year-old me found it hilarious.
But like 20-year-old me, because you know what's so funny? I used to make those kind of gifts.
Do you know why it's so funny? Because as soon as I saw it, I knew that there would be liberal heads exploding.
And that's I literally hate when the right just sets up little bombs for the liberal media to pick up.
It's just little traps.
And then some smart word I can't say on the internet, I mean on the radio, is gonna say, look at the liberals getting triggered. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, liberal tears. Oh, the popular vote. And I'm just so tired of hearing that I don't fall for it.
And you just know that Trump was there going, as soon as before he hits tweet, he's going, watch how they react.
Yeah, watch what's about to happen.
And everybody falls right into the trap. Well, they overreact. They act like he's calling for the death of reporters, which we all know he wasn't doing. And then you have Acosta, right, who says, "Oh, if we're fake news, who's tweeting wrestling? Isn't wrestling fake? Wrestling is as fake as CNN."
Oh, shots fired! Coming after Jim McMahon this morning. I just think it was kind of juvenile, and I hate to use the CNN trigger word, but I don't think that. I think the world would have collapsed if Barack Obama had tweeted a video of him punching the Fox News logo. I'm pulling the Harry right now. I'm going to bring up Obama. But I literally think that Fox News would have formed a coup, hunted down Obama, and killed him if he had done that.
No, absolutely not. Fox News would have said it was beneath the presidency and all of that. They would never have almost melted.
Are you serious?
On screen,
like serious?
CNN did.
They would have.
They would not.
They would have imploded on Obama.
No, they would not. They would not. And the funny thing is that CNN is literally melting like the snowflakes.
Not the ratings.
Who cares about the ratings right now?
The money.
You guys are the only ones watching CNN.
I don't watch CNN. I don't watch the TV to get my news. You know that? My mom watches it.
When I say you guys, I mean, liberals.
Yeah, my mother watches the news, and that's why she's so scared to leave her house, because she thinks that she'll just call me up with some random news story. Mira, Samuel, in the middle of Connecticut.
Is she scared that
some teenager crashed his car? Don't drive tonight.
Is she scared that she's gonna walk outside and Trump is gonna grab her or something?
No,
because that's what CNN does. They're like, oh my God, do you believe he said something like that? Oh my God! What's that gonna do to a little child who sees the president act like if Bill Clinton never existed?
But what mainstream media is good though? Fox News is not factual.
Fox News, you could only go by the ratings, right? By not the ratings, the polling. Fox News is considered to be the most reliable news source on TV. You can look at the polls.
Oh no! So now you care about polls. For the entire election in the last 6 months, polls don't matter, right? Except when it comes to Fox News' legitimacy.
No. Just, since you guys like polls.
But you guys
I could care less, because I watch whatever is said on either network. It doesn't even matter what Fox says to me because I go and I look it up and check it myself.
Oh, good.
You know, I don't just, oh, Trump said this or Nancy Pelosi said that. I actually just go and watch the video for myself.
I think they actually have someone from Fox News following Obama now, waiting for him to slip up. They're looking to see what mustard. Yeah, what mustard he uses.
You mean Obama, that rich guy who's killing the earth, you know, on yachts, and he's just living the life of luxury right now.
Power surfing.
He was power surfing.
That's not killing the environment. No gas involved.
I wonder, no gas involved.
Not power surfing.
So
windsurfing. Sorry, windsurfing.
Oh, windsurfing. Okay. So either way, isn't there a boat pulling you out there somewhere or no?
No, you just go out there. Well, what do you want these people
even
to do?
Worse,
do you want them to kayak everywhere?
His big head is breathing, and that's enough because all the CO2 he's putting out into the atmosphere.
You don't think that the tanning lotion that Trump uses is killing the environment?
You know, I saw a hilarious meme the other day. Orange Trump, and it says orange is not the new black. And they have Obama. Oh my God, it killed me.
Let's talk about Morning Joe.
All right, another subject, but I want to see if Angel has anything because he's quiet over there. Anything, Angel?
About the topic or like
anything?
I want to talk about this generation because like this generation is pretty like they think they're all that. Like I don't know how to put this, but like the generation that we live in right now, they're living like they're like all grown up and everything. Like
wait a minute. Let me stop the music because I think he's talking about Sam right across from him.
But I am all that. So.
See that? All right, no, go ahead, keep going.
I want to talk about like the generation of this music because like this music is making this generation become more like
thugs.
Like more nuts. Like all of that.
I disagree. It's giving people confidence. It's saying that you can be 16, you can be making music in your closet in your mama's basement and still be getting money, still be getting millions of followers. Lil Pump is literally 16 years old. This man, you know what I was doing at 16? You know, I was learning how to iron my shirt. And Lil Pump is out here making millions of dollars. It's confidence. That's the word he's trying to find.
Not
well, like,
nuts.
Yeah, he got money, but look at all the like drugs that he's doing.
Oh my God!
16, like he's 16 right now. He's probably going to be dead by like 21. Like from all those things that he's doing.
Yeah, but that's not just our generation. There's literally something called the 21 Club that older generations have fallen victim to. Jim Morrison died of drugs. Jimi Hendrix died of drugs. Like
no need to attack the older generation.
Yeah, but it's not.
Your generation sucks.
Lil Pump is not revolutionizing the idea of young musicians doing drugs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Are you playing Justin Bieber while we're talking about Lil Pump?
Justin Bieber, just for you. Go ahead.
I love the song actually. So joke's on you.
Go ahead. So.
Yeah, let's talk about Morning Joe.
What about Morning Joe?
I want to talk about Trump tweeting.
Low IQ Mika?
Come on. You have to feel that was not the best thing to tweet.
What did he call Joe?
Crazy
Joe and Low IQ Mika.
Low IQ Mika? Is that really?
She's going to stick. Look, he brands people, and for me, she's just Low IQ Mika from now on.
But Trump has a very bad rep with women. Well, except middle-aged white women in the suburbs, because they love to vote for him. But I'm talking about the rest of the world.
Did you hear any of the stuff that Mika and Joe were talking about the president, that he's basically senile, that, you know, that he's a predator, that he's Hitler, all of those things?
One of them's a news show, and one of them's the leader of the free world. So I might hold them on a different
Wait a minute. They're a news show? Really?
Yeah.
They're not a news show. They're putting out fake crap.
So what are they? What would you like to call them?
They're an opinion-based progressive show. That's it.
No
news.
Which is news.
No news. Well, yeah, it is news for your people. Because nothing is... I haven't met a Democrat where I work, and I'm not just talking about New Haven Independent, who just deal with fact-based stuff against Trump. Everything is an opinion and how he makes them feel.
What if I use an opinion or my feeling?
You do. You hate Trump.
I really have no. I told you, Trump is not even my most hated person in the Trump cabinet.
No, I know you hate or you love Sessions, but
Well, that's what counts for. I hate Steve Bannon. I hate Jeff Sessions. Kellyanne.
so he's like fourth or fifth.
Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Munich. He's pretty bad. So he's like fourth and fifth.
How about the speaker?
Who?
Ryan. You like Ryan?
Paul Ryan?
Yeah.
No. That man, this entire fiasco is his fault. His entire Trump presidency.
How about Ryan? Ryan elected Trump?
I've said that multiple times. That all I had to do was stop him. All I had to do was say, this is not the values of the Republican Party. I'm Paul Ryan, man. You want to get some
Nobody cares about Paul Ryan, seriously.
But if he had just called out the
No, they started.
He feeds the ego of Trump by not calling him out. Ever.
No, he came out and he said, "I don't agree with what Trump." He even said what Trump said was racist
Oh my God.
during the election,
sucked.
right?
He sucked.
But let me tell you what happened to Paul Ryan when he came out and said that whatever Trump said was racist. He started being called a rhino by his own party, and he started losing support.
And then he was like, "Oh, I got to get back on the hype train."
No, I'm just saying that. It doesn't matter what he says. He's not what drives the party. Trump is driving the party
before, when Jeb Bush was polling better than Trump, all he had to do was say, "Look."
Jeb Bush was never polling better than Trump.
Yes, he was. Before they really started getting into the primaries.
Before the first.
Cruz was polling better than Trump.
Before the first debate.
Yeah.
Then after the first debate, Trump stood in the center the rest of the time because low energy Jeb. Wouldn't do anything. Wouldn't even fight back against Trump. And lying Ted Cruz, or not anymore. Ted has rehabilitated himself.
In what way?
He has rehabilitated.
He is an idiot.
He's rehabilitated himself.
You want to talk about someone I hate more than Donald Trump? Ted Cruz. But I think that's not like that's not like a unique opinion.
I love Ted.
No, the Zodiac Killer. That's the funniest meme on the internet, I think, is that Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer. I go on Reddit constantly. I constantly see that. But you don't think it was kind of inappropriate for Trump to tweet about a woman female TV host, low IQ, and talk about
she called him crazy. She called him crazy. She has talked about his orange self and everything before. She's gone way below the belt.
He isn't the president.
No, but I'm saying, well, look, let's forget about what other presidents have done before Trump.
Yeah,
no, seriously, because we're judging him.
Even though you judge everything based off what Obama did, we'll do this.
We're judging him by the standard. Well, I only judge Obama by what he did. I don't judge everybody else by what Obama did. But I judge Obama by his actions. Okay, but Trump, we're of the mindset right now that we're judging him by past presidents. Oh, is this presidential? Is that presidential? Presidential is whatever the current president does. So tweeting and going after Mika, that's presidential. You know why? You know why he's presidential?
Because he's doing it.
Because he's president. So it's presidential.
Doesn't that make you scared of the standard that we should hold the president to?
No, because we didn't hold Obama to any standards.
Because Obama wasn't attacking TV hosts. He went on.
He constantly attacked Fox.
He had the confidence to go on Fox and talk.
He only
reached out to CNN.
Obama only went on Fox when it was time for the Super Bowl that he would sit down with Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, so that's
it. He never sat down.
He
never sat down and spoke with anybody at Fox.
Trump is shook of other news networks.
Of other news networks. Trump
would not go
got elected by going on all the news networks.
No, all right. That was definitely not even in the top 10 reasons why Trump was elected.
Here, this is for Angel right now.
Oh.
This is Run DMC.
This is too old for him. He's not going to know. He's going to be like, what are these noises I'm hearing?
The turntables might wobble, but they don't fall down.
See, I just don't like that flow. 80s flow, it's not me. I like Big Daddy Kane, though.
Big Daddy Kane, yeah.
He got that flow, but and like Rakim, but you know what I mean? Like those really simple rhyme schemes, that ain't me. That ain't me.
You never heard this before, Angel?
No. This sounds
Oh,
like the Fresh
my.
Prince of Bel-Air theme song.
Like Will Smith,
Yeah.
right? Now, these guys are the ones who put rap on the map from DMC, so you should actually go listen to them. I'm going to give you another one.
Rap on the map.
Yes.
Well,
Well, you know, Sugar Hill Gang
I
and all
was
that.
Sugar Hill Gang.
But I'm saying, once Run DMC, once Jam Master Jay came up with the beats and everything, it took it to a new level.
Well, I think this was the beginning of the roots of rock and rap coming together to what we have now.
Yeah.
Because half the music I hear now, like we were talking about this artist Lil Pump, I don't even think Lil Pump's a rapper.
Here goes
like,
another one.
No, Lil Pump is like punk music, right?
Yeah.
It's like really quick, a lot of distortion. It's like punk.
Yeah.
You never heard this? My Adidas?
Yeah, you've definitely seen a picture of Run DMC. Here. I'll show you a picture. These guys.
I've seen the picture of that, but like I've never
My
listened to it.
Adidas. All right.
And then Run had his own. He had his own reality show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Run's House.
Run's House.
I remember watching that as a kid. That's so funny.
As a kid, that was like yesterday.
No, that was like years ago.
All right. Here goes another one. Wait, hold on. And Adidas on my feet.
You like this?
Yeah. That's nice.
So, when does your rap knowledge start? Like, what do you? You have to have heard this song. You do rock around to wrap around.
It's tricky.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Generationalism all coming together for this one song.
I started listening to like rap, like old school Kanye,
Like, what were we talking old school? Like college dropout, late registration.
college dropout. Yeah.
That's a good start. That's where I started too. At like 15, I was like, Yeezus is my favorite album ever.
Yeah. I like the new one, like the newest one, like
Pablo?
Pablo, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How about this?
Very tricky.
Yeah. Now with the King of Rock. I gotta cut it off right here because they're about to. I'm gonna let it go.
This generation is like I think it's a lot better than the old generation because like now this generation, like it's more with the clothes now too. Like
Yeah,
they're making collabs like Kanye and Adidas, Yeezys.
Well, Cardi's basically a fashion designer. He's ready to be great. But I think you're wrong because Run DMC and Adidas. That was like the first rap partnership between a rapper and a clothes company. You should look that up. And like a bunch of like in the early 2000s, like people were rocking like Adidas jumpsuits and like FUBU and Bape. You know Bape?
Yeah, I know, babe.
Yeah, like Pharrell in the early 2000s was rocking Bape. So you should like look that stuff up.
Like Supreme too, like all of that.
All right.
Hey, you know anything? Oh, let's talk about Chris
Let's go
Christie.
back. What about Chris Christie?
You heard about him on the beach?
His vacation on an empty beach.
Yeah, I saw that. I did not get as liberally outraged as everyone else.
I found it hilarious. Another thing,
because he had to have known,
right? He knew a helicopter was going to pass by and take pictures.
and he's not going up for re-election, right?
Right, and he's at 15% approval rating, right?
That's crazy.
Now think about that, right? So all he's interested in doing is getting a good budget for the state that he's about to leave. You know, he's about to leave the governorship, right? So he doesn't care the consequences. So he told them, you guys can do what you want. If you guys want to keep the beaches closed this weekend, fine, but I'm going to the beach. And he went to the beach.
I
Gotta be down with Chris Christie, down with the king.
The king? Did you just call him Chris Christie the king? Well, first off, it must be so hard governing the worst state in the world.
Probably.
Like, oh God, but
I'm not going to say they're the worst state, but they're bad.
they're bad. But I just thought it was a
California's pretty bad.
Yeah. What? Did you just say about California? You half the movies you watch made in California, half the music we listen to made in California.
California is
You
bad.
don't like Tupac.
I don't want to go.
You don't like Tupac.
Wait a minute. I didn't say Tupac was bad.
Well, you just said California.
I'm just saying California, the
You don't
state,
like- you
the
don't like
people who run it,
You don't like NWA?
the people who run it.
But I'm talking about the culture.
No.
You can't just say California's the worst state and not expect me to bring up NWA.
Forget early rap.
I'm not talking. Oh, wait, you want me to talk about modern day rap? Kendrick Lamar. You don't like Kendrick Lamar?
I like Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
Yeah, he come from California.
Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q and a pound of the perk. Yeah, Schoolboy Q is real nice.
I don't know who that is. So.
What?
Really?
Wait.
Oh, Lil Yachty?
Wait, I got a bad.
Yachty's from Atlanta.
I got a bad.
I saw Yachty like last week, or this weekend.
Look what I'm replacing this with.
You're a sick person.
No, it wasn't a clean version, so I had to get out of it. But all right, go on to the next.
All right,
Headline.
we're going to go back to the GIF and
And we're wasting
talk
time
about on the other hand. CNN faces backlash, ripped for threat to out Trump meme creator. So this is particularly
Extortion.
Yeah. I think that this is so screwed up.
Yeah.
But it's particularly scary to me because as like a 15-year-old, I would make GIFs constantly, just like that, on my computer during study hall. Like, and to think that if mine ended up in the president's hands, that CNN could out me, that's crazy. He's like 15 years old. The guy who they're accusing of doing this. It's like a 15-year-old Reddit user.
And God knows you love your Reddit, right?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. If they went after me on Reddit, it would be an all-out war. I'd downvote them.
But it's extortion what they're doing,
It's gross.
which makes no sense. And I'm sure there's a lot of liberals applauding it just because it showed CNN for who they are, But CNN keeps proving Trump right about them. They need to start stepping up and just being a news organization.
Yeah, they need to get more like centered Republicans on there. Because they only have like Corey Ladowski and like a bunch of people who used like I don't get it. Why do they have the Trump campaign on their payroll? I don't get that. Like Jeffrey Lord.
The reason they have those people is because they see them as absurd.
Well, Corey Ladowski, he is pretty
right, and they like those people who they feel are extreme and absurd, arguing Trump's points, but they do it pretty well. And it ends up, CNN actually ends up looking like fools a lot of the times during the arguments.
like constantly they look like fools.
Yeah. Move on to the next. Let's do the Canadian baby that I didn't want to touch on.
Oh, okay. So Canadian baby, firstborn ever with no gender. I'm fair. I'm totally okay with it. I think it's at our root, freedom is the biggest thing. And if people want to have no gender and want to figure out their gender later, that is almost the ultimate freedom. I thought about this over the weekend. Is it not the ultimate?
What do you think? Be careful, Angel. But what do you think?
There's only two genders. Like, you can't, like, I don't know.
But
Born without a gender, that doesn't make sense.
But that's to you.
No.
That's
Scientifically, there's only two genders. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I could say I'm a fish, and we have
I know.
we have enough freedom in America
Look.
where I could say I'm a fish.
Look, to be honest with you, I could care less. If you got the moves like Jagger, if you want to hump a tree and have leaves, if that's what you're into, go have baby leaves. I'm fine with it. Now, my only thing is always the pressure comes from the very minority to have the majority accept what the minority is thinking. So like the pressure being put on transgender bathrooms and all that stuff, right? And I try not to take positions on these because I really don't care about somebody's sex or their preference and everything like that. But I do care about certain things like that, where you're forcing a society to go a certain way for the very few, and it's so controversial. I don't really want to touch on it because I don't want to get hate mail.
Yeah, especially in New Haven, they'll shut us down.
Right. But I understand what Angel's saying. You know,
I
scientifically, biologically, two genders.
but you can't look.
But I understand those who feel that another gender is trapped inside them. If that's what they believe, so be it. I could care less. But it shouldn't have to affect me,
but it won't affect you,
right?
How about
But
that?
I'm saying like transgender. You're getting me into it. But transgender bathrooms, for instance.
You mean in a neutral sex?
Well,
use a better terminology.
Well, yeah, neutral bathrooms.
I
I should not say transgender bathrooms, since transgender bathrooms would only be for transgenders.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
Gender neutral bathroom.
Gender neutral. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
I don't.
Now, gender neutral, for instance, I could care less if it's me, right? If it's me, and I'm not talking about. Before I say this, let me qualify my statement by saying I'm not saying that anybody's a deviant or anything like that, right? Let me say that first. Okay, if it's me in the bathroom with whoever, I could care less. I'm a do what I got to do in the bathroom, one or two, with whoever's in the bathroom. But now I don't feel comfortable with my granddaughter or anything going into a bathroom that's going to allow men into a girl's bathroom.
So are you saying that point as you don't think it's right that any man should be allowed in bathrooms, or do you think that you wouldn't feel comfortable with someone who identifies as a man going to the bathroom?
No.
Sorry, identifies a woman but is a man. Like, wait, which one are you saying that makes you uncomfortable? That would make you uncomfortable. That would make you uncomfortable.
Well,
I'm trying to understand.
Anyone who's a man in the bathroom with a child, you know.
So if they identify as a woman, it still
bothers me. Okay. It doesn't matter.
But my counterpoint would be that if someone is meaning to do harm, I highly doubt the assignment on a bathroom is going to be what stops them. Like if they want to do harm to a child.
Well, but you give them the opportunity. That's the only thing. Yeah, that wouldn't be the only thing that motivates them going into the bathroom. But when you give them the opportunity to actually, you're giving them a space to actually be whoever they're, if they're whatever they are, molester, whatever they could be.
Yeah, but you could like flip that and say that someone who identifies as a woman going into a man's bathroom, that might make it awkward for them and put them in a situation that would make them uncomfortable.
Well, I'll give you a reason. Example. My granddaughter is almost of age to go to the bathroom by herself, right?
Yeah.
Now, Grandpa shouldn't have to go into the bathroom with her if she could use it herself, right?
Yeah.
Now I give her that space because it's a woman's bathroom. You understand? So now I want to feel that I don't have to go into that bathroom because I fear something happening. Now, granted, I feel like something's might happen at any point with my granddaughter, right? Because we're protective, just like parents are protective of their children. So I want to feel confident that I don't have to worry about my granddaughter going into the bathroom with a man, Now, if it's like that, then when the lines are long in a woman's bathroom, they should use the men's bathroom and vice versa. We should just get rid of, do gender-neutral bathrooms, but not for any specific group. Not because I feel a certain way, All
right, I think that was a pretty calm discussion about bathrooms. I see it as a freedom. I see it as we're But they are.
But I'm saying, it isn't like there isn't an available bathroom for somebody. Nobody's stopping. Nobody's saying you cannot use a bathroom.
Yes, they are.
No.
In North Carolina.
You can't use that bathroom. That's different.
Okay.
You can't use that bathroom. Not that you can't use a bathroom. So you could always go to the bathroom that your gender was assigned when you were born, whatever you call it.
Right. I guess it's just the tomatoes kind of thing.
It is, but what do you think, Angel? But be careful. I could get in trouble. People hate me anyway. But go ahead.
About the bathroom issue?
Yeah.
Well, I agree with him. Like, it is a freedom, but at the same time, it's for safety too. Like if a boy like that sees himself as a woman's bathroom with like ladies there, it could be dangerous too. because they can be like playing a part of like something that can go wrong.
But can you, like I said to him, can you flip that and say that a guy, a woman, go with him, like that would make them the only woman in a man's bathroom, but potentially put them in a dangerous, not dangerous, but possibly harmful situation. Like a woman going into a man's bathroom.
But what you're doing is you're creating an excuse for it. Well, it could happen anyway under these circumstances, but you're creating the circumstances. No, I'm not creating the circumstance. I'm not creating the opportunity.
Okay.
You see, you guys are creating the opportunity.
I'm not. I feel like my opinion is not
It's
liberal
just
opinion.
And I'll give you look, once again, I could care less what you decide to do, sexually, or what you feel like a certain day, but my thing is, I'll give you an example with the illegal immigration that they say when everybody brings up, like Kate Steinle, the Kate's law just passed Congress to anybody who's caught, who's been deported before, automatically gets 5 to 10 years, right? They passed that law. And
wait, if you commit a felony, right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, if you had a felony and you've been deported before, when you come back in, they give you an automatic 5 years, and then if they catch you again after you leave jail, they give you another 5 years or 10 years or something like that.
Oh, is that the lady who got killed in San Francisco?
Yeah, she got killed in San Francisco. And the guy that killed her was an illegal immigrant who had just been released by the police because they didn't want to turn him over to ICE. Okay, so people go, well, it doesn't mean that illegal immigrants are killing people. It could have happened to them anyway here in America. There's violence in America. Yeah, but saying that there's violence here in America, so we should allow more violence into America, are two different things, right? So if that guy isn't there to shoot the gun, is Kate Steinle still alive? Absolutely, because it was that illegal immigrant who did it. So if he was deported, or when he came back in, or if San Francisco would have simply held him for ICE, Kate Steinle would be alive.
Very unfortunate situation. I remember Trump bringing it up in the debate, but yeah, that was. Well, let's get to more headlines. Let's talk about North Korea.
Yeah.
North Korea, on the 4th of July, gave us a great American surprise by telling us that they can now reach a missile that can reach Alaska. So what do we do about North Korea? Harry, any thoughts?
Parking lot.
You think we should just nuke them? The weird part is, I think
No.
You don't think we should just bomb the hell out?
We can't.
I mean, we can.
We can, but we can't.
I mean,
right?
who's on their side? Who would get mad about it?
Well, you have to look at where they're situated, right? So you have South Korea,
Okay.
China. So we can't actually just go nuke them or anything like that.
I mean, we could.
We could, but we can't because we care about the other people there in that region.
Okay, I'm not saying I want to nuke them. I'm playing the hypothetical.
Right, but no, of course. There was some military guy on the news this week that said we could actually and I know you're going to like this song.
I actually do like
you
this.
Do?
I actually, it's really scary. As a kid, I really liked it.
So there was a general or something who said we could simply just park a submarine right off their coast and just get rid of them. It wasn't Mathis. You got to look up Mathis quotes. The guy is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And one of these days I'll do a whole show just with his quotes because he's like freaking awesome. He's a hero. But now, so we could actually park a submarine and destroy them.
I think that'd be pretty.
Right?
Yeah,
but
I don't get why Trump hasn't, because the liberal media was always like,
but
Trump could just push a button at any moment and bomb everyone, and the world would end. Why hasn't he done it yet?
Well, the reason I can't speak for Trump, but I think.
Oh, today you can?
No. The reason I think he wouldn't is because they still would be able to get off some of their, weapons, so their bombs and everything. So they'll be able to point at South Korea or point at Japan and actually affect them. So they could kill millions of people. They really can't reach us. Sure,
They can reach Alaska.
Sure, they could shoot off a missile that could reach Alaska, but how accurate is it, and will we take it down before it ever gets here? You know, so they're not that dangerous to us, but they're becoming dangerous to the world stage. So, anything else?
I just thought it was kind of like, that's a scary thought that North Korea could reach a territory of America.
Well, yeah, it's scary that they could even reach it, but also we got.
And I think this is like a time we need Trump's we need him to actually act like we thought Trump would act.
Wait, so you want him to bomb North Korea?
No, I want him to respond. I don't want him to keep tweeting. I don't want him to just. I want him to respond.
Well, he's doing.
He's not doing anything.
Well, he's doing what everybody wants him to do, right?
He's literally all talk.
No. He's doing what everybody wants him to do. First, we're going through we tried the diplomat stuff, and now we're doing. We just put sanctions on some of the banks of China, so we're starting to go after China to see if crippling China a little bit would force their hand on North Korea, because the last option of war is a bad option. And us, we have a couple of thousand. We have thousands of troops there, right there on the border of South Korea and North Korea. So we don't want.
But it really wouldn't be a war, because it would be.
No, but they would get off some of their weapons.
Oh, you're right.
That's the problem. So it would get to South Korea. You know, so it's a hard decision, and also you're putting our soldiers in jeopardy. More important than, other people in the world, we have soldiers there. So we have to. It's a hard decision, and I don't want Trump to just press a button and eliminate this guy.
I think that's.
We have to figure it out.
I think it's about time we go in there and take him out. I think it's been too long. Angel, you want to talk about North Korea?
I say that as long as they don't start, they don't fire at us first, we shouldn't, we should just ignore them. If they, open fire first, of course we're going to have to open fire too. But at the same time, yes, they have a missile that can fly up to Alaska. As long as they don't press that button to shoot that missile, we're okay.
Well, the only problem is that they shot it towards Japan, right? And it landed in the
ocean.
Japan, I forgot what they call the Japan Ocean or whatever.
The Pacific Ocean?
No, they call it something in that region anyway. So it landed right there next to Japan. Japan is our ally. We defend Japan. So at some point, this call has to be made not just by us. So it has to be Japan saying, okay, enough. We can't have this guy shooting something right by us. Even China's close enough to be affected by any nuke that goes off in Japan or South Korea. So that region has to say enough, and once they say enough, then the military strike could be so overwhelming that North Korea's response won't be anything, But it's a hard thing. It's not something that we could just say, well, let's take the lives of millions of people into our own hands just because we're upset with this crazy guy.
Are you really playing? I think you just play music just to rile me up, so I look like a crazy liberal.
I try. I'm like Trump. I'm trying to set you off.
Oh, with a GIF? That is crazy. That could have been me. That literally could have been me.
Next.
I got one right. Hold on. Okay. Something that Angel can get into. So this past week, Jay-Z released his album on one streaming service. And you could only listen to it if you had Sprint or you had gotten the streaming service beforehand. And he had warned everyone that this was going to happen. It's the same thing kind of happened with Kanye West's album. So, Angel, what do you think about him making it one streaming service?
I think it's better for him. For Jay-Z because it'll bring in more money so people can actually pay for that service, and them paying for that service makes like him getting more money and him making more a lot more prosperous. So like,